Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Chrissy Sawyer here. Hi. So, I wanted to do a reading for kind of the current collective energy and also to give you a heads up of some fairly significant astrology that's happening this week. So today we are interesting. 666, so the 6th of June 2022 and 2022 equals 6, so we have a 666 code, and it's currently 11:33. Master. Okay, astrology, how are you guys? It feels like an age, actually. It feels like a lifetime since I've been on this channel. I know it isn't. Yeah, it does. It feels a very long time. Right, get on with it, Chrissy. Stop waffling. Okay, I think I haven't seen any of the cards. I haven't dealt any of the cards yet, but I think I want to call this video "The Train Has Left the Station. There's no looking back." That's how it's feeling. Just getting this recurring image of the Hogwarts Express. And once it goes toot toot, you're either on the train or you're not. And so it's about commitment. On the 4th of June, 2 days ago, Saturn began its journey into retrograde in the 11th house of Aquarius. So I've been feeling into this Saturnian energy. I kind of want to challenge the archetype a little bit because it's Aquarius and it's all about revolution. So let's revolutionize Saturn. And it's feeling softer. I mean, it ain't a pushover, but it's feeling softer, guiding, more guiding. It's about harmony within the self, within the masculine. Temperature. Correct use of mind and will. I like that. Thank you. Correct use of mind and will. The Saturnian energies are blasting through now, and they are all encompassing, harmonizing the field of wealth and balance. Trot, I don't understand what that means. Oh, they talk to me. So they're talking to me about kind of, you know, that trotting out energy, one for you, one for me, breadcrumbing. 6 energy can be breadcrumbing. Yeah, let me just explain that. I need to keep my eyes closed for a minute, bear with me. So 6 energy, if you think about the 6 of coins, and that's kind of this energy of one for you and one for me, but it's coming through in this kind of duplicitous energy of and giving to you out of something that isn't. It's a conceit. It's a conceit. Standing in the face of abundance, it's a conceit. So I call it breadcrumbing. And again, this is 6s. Which way you're going to go with this? Okay, back to trot. Yeah. I think that's it. Whatever it was I just said, and I can't remember. I'll tell you something, it's very hot here. Very, very hot. Right, we haven't pulled any cards yet. Right, let's go back. Where were we? Who am I? So Saturn retrograde, 11th house of Aquarius. So I'm feeling into Saturn as a father energy, and we're in a big egg of how do you self-parent. You'll have heard me say this over and over again. How do you self-parent? So last year we had the brutal Venus retrograde, which just, you're not Venus. You're not being very nice. It was brutal. And Venus was really, really prodding us. You sure that's all you're worth? You sure that's how you're going to hold yourself? So, oh, this beautiful feminine energy. And with all the other stuff, it felt very much like, how do you mother yourself? How do you mother yourself? And that's going to call into question the healing process of relationship to mother. So here we go. Saturn's coming in as a father energy, which is going to call into question. Chiron is in Aries, first house of self, masculine. Well, Chiron isn't masculine. So Saturn as father in retrograde now. So that's why it's feeling lighter. It's a lifting of restriction in the sign of the revolution, social change, liberation, harmony. Okay, so this is happening in the collective self. It's about parenting. If I were my father, what would I want for me, and how would I support myself in that? If I were my father, what is your relationship with your father? You might be a father yourself. So yeah, Aquarius is the revolutionary. It's about social change and liberation. And a couple of other dates I noticed as I was scanning the charts this morning. On June the 8th, in 2 days' time, Black Moon Lilith moves to 6 degrees of Cancer. And Cancer is family. 6 is the heart, the grail. So yeah. On the 11th of June, Venus conjuncts with Uranus at 16 degrees, which screams, bring me a higher love. I listened to that song this morning. That is literally bring me a higher love. That Uranus energy, Venus is challenging Uranus to bring in a higher love. And that 1-6 is literally that light coming in straight into the grail. The 7 is how it gets fused into the body. Okay. 7 is the number of the mystic, remember. Okay. So, yeah. Let's have some cards. Oh yeah, this morning as well. I plunged my hand into the archetype deck. And I just said, Saturn, speak to me. This is such a cool energy for Saturn. It's like the message I got from this was like, let's sit down together, let's draw the plans. The engineer. Let's quantity survey. How many nuts and bolts you're going to need. So the light attributes of the engineer, ability to give creative energy to a practical expression. So that somebody gives you that. How do you run with it? This is the 16-7. Somebody gives you this, so the light coming straight into the heart, because the heart will uplift. If it's for you, it has to move you. This is the magic. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to do what's been done before? Or are you going to go, it's an ear ornament. Ear ornaments have no purpose. Oh, I'll put it in the bin then. Talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. Shadow attribute, reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. Mechanistic solutions is where the old part of the mind is going to go straight to the bottom line. Right, how much money can I make from this? So it starts with the bottom line, should end with the bottom. Bottom is the clue. Should end with the bottom line. What's the higher love? Where's the joy? Because that needs to go into the engineering plan for what's coming through for you. Yeah, absolutely. And it doesn't have to be something that you're going to commoditize. It might be the birth passion. might be the way you pray. It might be how you plant your garden. It's about connectedness to how you plant your garden. So what this reliance on mechanistic solutions says to me is, are we bringing the past to the present without regard for emotional consequences? Well, without regard for, as you receive this, what goes on? Does the heart have a little bump or a little drop? Does the solar plexus kick off? What's it telling you? Because the emotional consequences when we reach for money, as we've done for thousands of years, and look at where it's got us, the emotional consequences are, do you love your job? No, I hate it. What fills your soul? Nothing. Are you rich? Oh, I got loads of money. Okay. I'm working with extremes. I don't do nuance. All right. Shall we pull some? Have we not pulled any cards yet? Engineer. Saturn, speak to me. That one. Interesting. Sorry. Is this about partnering? This is about relationships and commitment. So if we keep it with the self, let's look at relationship to self in terms of this Saturnian. How do you sit with yourself and create? How do you parent yourself? Let me just read you out 7th house. 7th house is what we project onto others, committed relationships, concern for others, mutual commitment, socializing, marriage. Okay, I'm going to get a clarifier on that. Commitment is the energy that's coming from that. This is interesting. So I've just recorded a video. Oh, look at this. Wow. Sorry. Gemini, my mind. Look at this. You see the twins. Commitment. A relationship. Might be a relationship to our shadow self. Stop guessing and put some more cards down. Yeah, I'll finish that first sentence. I've just done a video for the Zeta channel, and it was supposed to be an just an off-Yuccan reading. And again, you don't have to be off-Yucus. Off-Yucus holds it's like the cosmic shaman. It's kind of holding the wheel. And that was talking about commitment to the calling. Right, right. Yeah. I'm just going to shut up, pull some cards and behave myself. So this is coming in on that 14. I believe is temperance. Okay, yeah, I'm going to pull some clarifiers on these. Partners, I think I have. Partners, I think. Gemini, I think. Taurus, I have. Gemini is card number 15. Taurus is card number 14. Of course, because Taurus precedes May, June. Taurus precedes. I'm just, right. What are these cards about, please? Thank you. Thank you. 3. Wow. 6. Interesting. What are you healing? Wow. This is legacy. You're building your legacy. Is that what you're doing? You're building your legacy. This is big. Right, let me just bring myself back to the collective. I disappeared completely into Gemini. I thought I was reading for Gemini then. So with Gemini as the predominant energy, it's asking how we partner with ourselves. That 3 is asking how we partner with divine consciousness, with the blueprint. Right, let me show you the cards. So the space that's opened up with these cards is kind of void. And what's that showing me? Showing me choices and consequences. It's showing me options. And what that tells me is there could be doubts, or they could be literally running full pelt like a train. I'm just going to allow myself to get lost, because these cards don't seem to have context. They are quite abstract. So we have Gemini clarifying one of the cards, Gemini. Chiron is currently in Aries, the first house of self. There's that sword again, keeps showing up. This just looks like, if there were a symbol for creative passion, for me it would be this. This is stunning. It's even got the spikes on it, and those spikes are like, you will not hold me back. Back off. I'm unfurling and I'm uncurling. Look at this Kundalini. This is just, I'm shining my light out. So guarding the rear end and shining the light out. And this wand of passion here, 28-10-1. This is abundance. It's, wow. It is. It feels like a fruitful tree, like a tree in full harvest. It feels full. So if we're talking about the twins, and this is all in the self, then we're talking about healing this within ourselves, healing. how we dance with passion and how we birth passion unapologetically. Unapologetically. And here's the legacy bit, is rebirthing sustainability. So if you look at sustainability as a global concept, I don't know where it exists. Healthy sustainability. Okay. This is so sweet. This is like the Gemini twin coming in behind saying, I'll hold this on, you hold these. So again, it is about how we parent ourselves, how we come in to take care and support ourselves. And that is the cessation of looking outside for help. That's what this last 2.5 years has really pushed us into, to come back home to self, to find the inner resource, to find our own I have within, to rebirth how we birth sustainability. Yeah, thank you. And this cross-pollination, oh, I love it, has just made me think about working with others. How do we work with others and collaborate with others? This 3 of Cups energy. And the underlying card is community. 11th house, community is Aquarius. Okay. So it's challenging the compete compare program. Do we compete with others? Or do we harness each other's skills, become the engineer, and build dream teams? We used to do this a lot in the 80s. I don't know if we still do it, or if we just compete to squeeze every penny we can out of that bottom line. Creative thinkers rather than business thinkers is what I'm getting. This is birthing, 49, 13-4. It's kind of simultaneous dissolving the old and building the new. It's almost like, yeah, it's like dissolving the old to build the new community. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Where am I going? What do I want? Surrender. Surrender. Okay. Lots of this energy around, lots and lots. You know, if the engineer is moving into Aquarius, the house of revolution. Aquarius is represented by the High Priestess. That could be quite a strong guided connection to the inner voice. Tune into your inner voice, be aware of gut feelings, flashings, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. I think I was talking about this in the Zeta reading. It's like Zeta is part 2 to this video. Zeta is part 2 to this video. Interesting. The train's leaving. But I can't make a decision. Just make one. It's there's no right or wrong here. You got to make one based on, what does your gut say? Are you in your joy? I talked in the other video about, what was it? I can't remember what the energy was, but it's, what was I talking about? It was an energy similar to procrastination, where I've done that. And the lesson that I learned in that, because I've moved through that now, once I identified I was procrastinating, I walk off my path and then I get dragged by the scruff of my neck and plopped back on my path. It's like, oh God, I'm out here again. Whoa, it's me, this is going to be too much like hard work. I want it really easy. But it's never like that, because for me, the hinge point of that is, am I in my passion? Because I know me, and all of my life, if I'm in my passion, wild horses will not stop me from creating. I am an unstoppable force. And here we go. You know, if we are not in our gut and our passion and our intuition, what are we creating? We're just recreating the old, aren't we? So that's what helps me see if I'm procrastinating. What am I feeling? Not feeling anything, then drop it. And that's the decision made. Let go of attachment to outcome. I hope that explains procrastination. Or if you're in your passion, you're just going to know it. It will take you like a train. Anything else? What? I'm going to draw one oracle card, and then I'm going to draw an abundance card, and we'll wrap this up. General collective energies is June. I think this will be a June reading, but there may be more. Yep, absolutely. Yeah. Okay. So the energies this week are odd. I felt them shift on, well, after I made that video with Helen. Crikey. It's been shifting, but Saturday, late Saturday, for me, late Saturday coming into Sunday was like, ooh, what is this? So this week, this is just my feeling, this week is going to be a week of change, not necessarily in the material world, although it could be, but more if you're a high sensitive, it might turn up as a feeling you can't name, and it might make you feel uncomfortable, right? And this is what's happening. This is what's happening. This has got a real stop to smell the flowers kind of energy, or stop to stroke the frog kind of energy. It's very soft, very meaningless, no great purpose in it, just a beautiful pause. It might be a barefoot walk, or sitting under a tree, or the most delicious mug of cocoa you've ever made. Interesting. Thank you. Yeah, I like that. All right, here's where it gets weird. Is it the kind of community? All right. Here's where it gets weird. Right, Gemini. Another message from Gemini. It's like working with the opposites, all right? So we've got retreat and renewal, okay? I have soft healing energies, and we've got Chiron in here too, soft and heal. We've also got fast-moving Aquarius activated by Saturn, which is giving us cross-pollinate community, building new legacy. They are diametrically opposed energies. Try this. Put renewal and retreat, just using your imagination. Put that energy in this hand. Renewal and retreat. And now put community building together in this hand. Tune into your body. Notice how you're holding your hands. So this is a little bit lower. Retreat is a bit lower. It's also cooler. This is warm. So if we turn the heat up, because everything is energy. So I've built two little fields here. I'm going to bring them together a little bit and see what happens. And that's it. That's as far as they want to go without pushing. Okay. Tune into your body and where do you feel it? So this is you working as magi. Active rather than passive. Okay. Right. Let's go abundance card and then I've got to go. Okay. Abundance cards. Now, one of these came out for the part 2. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to trust that I was going to put it in and shuffle again. Reframe. Yeah, it's retrograde. It's retrograde energy. This is happening for me, not to me. I've been in dispatches quite a lot recently. And if we're talking about renewal and retreat, and we're also talking simultaneously about working with other people, how do you receive? Or is your mind with what can I give? Gemini again, got some beautiful dualities or polarities going on here. Humility. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. This is about receiving. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. Okay, that is it, my beautiful people. I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to thank you for being here. I'm going to welcome new subs. I'm going to do all sorts of wonderful stuff. I invite you to like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment, and I'll be back with you all again soon. Take care. Much love. Bye.